Got a little body armor?
Intern, is my headband on straight?
A little Michelob Ultra?
Is he here today? Intern!
I don't know, bro. I can't keep up with these people anymore, bro. It's like, he's
Off again? Dude's always missing work. All right, just crack him open, B.
All right. Let's get it started, man. Out game time.
I'm so tired of losing, bro.
Tired of losing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that sucks for you. Because I'm in the king seat, baby.
Oh, I'm sure there's no better way to get to the king seat than throwing a not flat bag.
All right, go ahead. Make fun of it all you want, but the difference is I'm in the king seat.
I wish
You're
I was
not.
in the king seat.
Yeah? Well, you know what your problem is, huh?
No, I don't.
Don't worry. I got you. Just chug.
Woo! Yeah, B, we back, eh?
That's right, baby. We're back.
Yes, sir. Welcome in, guys. Welcome into the King Seat Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel D. May. This is my co-host, Bryan B. Betancourt.
Cheers.
Episode 8, eh? The Ocho.
The Ocho.
Hey.
We made it, man. I know it's been a little bit of a while for us. We had somebody named Ida who tried to take us out, but the throne is still here. The king seat is still here. I mean, it was some tough times. We got displaced for a while, and we were fortunate, though. I mean, for the most part, right?
We really were, guys. Look, prayers go out to any of the families out there that, had lost a house, or, I know it affected a lot of other families a lot worse than B and I. So
yeah,
prayers to y'all. Hopefully y'all made it out okay. But I lost a few shingles and a couple fences. That's about it, B.
Yeah, so I mean, we got lucky. Like, and obviously we lost power for an extended period of time. But like he said, we were very fortunate. So we know a lot of people who weren't as fortunate. But I mean, also, guys, I mean, I just remember when the hurricane was first coming, and the first thing we did is, I was getting a ton of people reaching out to me through Facebook, and saying, hey, I hope everything's okay with y'all. Let us know if you need anything. Or me, I don't know how many. D may probably didn't get too many people reaching out to him, but it meant a lot. It really did mean a lot for y'all to reach out, and we can't thank y'all enough for that and for the support.
Yeah, and guys, just to clarify, I did have quite a few people reach out.
Your friends and family.
People were like, they want a cornhole star to stay at this house. They said, I would be honored if you and your family come stay over here. You might be the best named cornhole player I've ever seen stay in this house.
Those are probably one of those times where it's like, all right, I feel like I guess I should reach out to him and just let him know just in case. Let's hope he doesn't really want to stay here. Hopefully he found something by this time. But like I said, I mean, it was rough for a while, and but we made it back, and then the fact that so many people reached out, it really does mean a lot to us. We can't thank y'all enough. So.
Thank you, everyone. We really do appreciate it, man. But hey, it's episode 8, baby.
Yeah,
The Ocho. We got some big
it.
things to talk about on here. First off, we got an interview coming up with Mr. Greg Geary and Jimmy Mcguffin, the Kings themselves, eh?
That's right. Yeah, this was a great interview, and we can't wait for y'all to see it. Obviously, we filmed this before the hurricane.
That's pre-Ida.
Yeah. So these guys, I mean. Everybody talks so good about them in the cornhole community. They were great to talk to. We can't thank them enough for taking the time. And
yeah, we play an awesome game with them as well, guys. The usual. And hey, big announcement, huge announcement. They're trusting us with dropping the news.
That's right,
So
baby.
make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We also have a bag review coming up, eh?
That's right. We do have a bag review, right? From Fly Cornhole. Eric Porter and the team, they were kind enough to send us some bags, some custom bags, actually. You show them what it's like real quick?
Yeah, I can show y'all exactly what they look like on here. Boom.
Great colors. LSU and Saints colors. We had no idea they were doing this. We thought they were just going to send us some bags, and they came out great. And these bags, we can't wait to talk about them. So
yeah, this is our first bag review, guys. We're really doing live on the podcast, and you're gonna, we think with the video and the other tools we have here in our arsenal, we might be pretty good at bag reviews. So
yeah, that's it. So.
We'll see. Also, guys, we do... Oh, shoot. I went to the wrong scene
man,
here.
Look at this. Oh, what kind of producer do we have?
Oh, man, my bad.
Oh,
my bad. I did it again, boys. My bad. All right. Here we go. Sorry about this.
Fire this guy, bro.
Jump into this.
What are you doing?
I'm just so excited to go to the throne, B.
Yes.
I can't wait to get to the throne, B.
Jeez, I'm gonna just keep drinking.
No, guys, honestly, and I also got an email from Mr. Trey Ryder himself. And the ACL. I'm gonna let you guys know what that email says about midway through the show.
Yeah.
It's some big news, right? So make sure y'all tune in for that.
Yeah.
But we want to start off this episode, being affected by Ida. We do want to kind of talk a little bit briefly about our hurricane experience. I know a lot of y'all are from Louisiana, so y'all, have been through hurricane after hurricane like we have. but we do have a lot of viewers outside of the hurricane zone down here. So we do kind of want to give y'all a little bit of an experience on that, huh, B?
Yeah, and I mean, it was an experience,
So now we go to the little throne here to kind of...
Here we go. We'll show you guys. And just before, so I stayed for the hurricane. I wrote it out. The girlfriend and the kids left. So and if you know me, I like to ride these things out, man. I love them. But this was a little bit different. I've never been through a hurricane like this. And you know, it was having experienced 100-mile plus winds for a little over 4.5 hours. It got a little scary. I mean, it was just things flying all over. And it was, I mean, as you can see here, the winds are just nonstop. And this wasn't even when it got, this is when I was still sitting outside before I had to go inside. But it just kept getting worse and worse. And the worst part is when it got dark, you couldn't see anything, right? And where I was staying, we have 3 big windows in the kitchen, 2 big windows in the living room. So you're just hearing stuff nonstop flying, hitting the window, and it's like, oh man, this is just. And then I go look out the front, the street's starting to flood, and you can see from the aftermath here, this was the next morning, just from the area I was standing in. It got hit pretty badly, and that's my hometown of Destrehan, so it means a lot to me. And a lot of them are still without power, so it was an experience. And D-May, I know they say you did the smart thing, you evacuated, but.
Yeah, I did, guys, and I mean, you can see why, right? Honestly, dude, I mean, this is the first time I've really, evacuated, because it came so fast, man. Usually I'll end up staying around, but this time my wife and family, we decided to evacuate. We had went to the beach for a couple days, and then so many people are booking hotel rooms close to Louisiana, it's hard to find a place.
Yeah.
So then we came home for a night, slept with no power. That was terrible. We ended up going to Mississippi. I was staying at Home 2 Suites somewhere, and I met some people that were out there for work. And B, they were cornhole players. Yeah. Hey, they had some boards set up out there, and honestly, it was really, really, really cool. I keep messing up on the clicking here, guys, but you can see
our producer's not back. I mean, as you can tell.
There are also some Mays. That was David and Truett May. We were playing on these boards right here. I just wanted to show y'all. We were throwing outside. We actually started off at 33 feet. My first 70 bags out of 100 were short. So I went to measure, and the guy's like, no, that's 27 feet, man. I was like, you sure? He's like, yeah. So, all right, well, it's been a while since I've thrown. I've been playing racquetball and stuff, so maybe I'm just sore. So,
Are you better at racquetball than cornhole?
No, not even close. I'm terrible at racquetball. But anyway, so long story short, 2 or 3 days after playing on them, I'm like, I'm going to measure, real quick, because I want to know where to set them out there, because they have a little grass next to them. 33 feet, dude. We're throwing on 33 feet instead of 27 feet. I thought that was just insane, man.
Were you making them? Or you weren't reaching the ball?
But after a while, after 2 days, I was. Now, dude, I launched the bags over the back because I'm so used to playing on 33 feet. But yeah, these 2 guys, man, they were great. They were from awesome, Texas. Man. They were working in Mississippi. They were a blast. And they actually kind of opened my eyes, there's a whole community of cornhole players that just, I know there was a lot of backyard players, but I mean, they're saying they get together weekly, whenever they're in town with their friends. I mean, they've been playing 1.5 years, 2 years. They don't even, they didn't. Now they do. They got some lessons from yours truly right here.
Oh, jeez.
But they weren't throwing flat bags. They were throwing those rock climbers that newer players throw. And I guess I just thought that was crazy that people play for over 1 year and still don't do the...
Yeah, I mean, cornholes, it just goes to show you how new cornhole is, even how much it's grown over the past couple of years.
It's huge.
There's still so many people out there that just have no idea about how big it is. And, like I said, like you said, this just goes to show you, man. And hopefully you did a good thing by letting them know how big it is, probably not by your lessons, but just letting them know how big cornhole is, letting them know all the different bags.
I did. And I was talking about the famous people in Texas that we'd met at the Southwest Call, all the pros and stuff, and they're just like looking at me like they don't know who they are. And they knew the big guys. They knew Damon Dennis and those people. They definitely watched the ACL, but
and the Bryan Betancourts.
Oh yeah, no. I just thought it was crazy that people play that long and don't flatten out their bag. I mean, at least you try to flatten out your bag.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Whatever. But no, guys, then we came back, and I don't know if you guys have ever come back after a hurricane, but it is absolutely crazy when you're trying to come back after a hurricane. I mean, it is. Look, this is just one more video we want to show you guys. I mean, what it's like on the streets.
Yeah, and
me coming back home.
And this was like after curfews had been lifted and stuff, and that's one reason I don't like to leave. I don't want to be stuck.
I feel like I'm on a gangsta lean, dude, with this with these poles. Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck, not being able to get back to my house and my belongings. So, but yeah, this is just like we said. This is just some of it. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen pictures of all the devastation. So, But sometimes you just make the best of the situation, man. And D-May did that, playing cornhole.
It was, guys. It was wild. And look, I'll be honest, man. I know I'm a little rusty here with my. We've been out the studio for a couple weeks, dude. I'm not as quick with my hotkeys as I once was, but I'm getting my practice back. We'll be good. But I'm ready to see some clips. I don't know about you, B.
I'm ready for the clips, baby. You know me. Everybody's always ready for the clips. I mean, they get tired of seeing us every now and then. They want to see the clips.
You want to get suited up?
Let's get suited up, baby.
To the throne! Oh, hey, we here, AB.
Back in the throne, huh?
Yes, sir. In the clips of the week, baby.
Clips of the week. As we always say, guys, right? Make sure you send us some clips, and we'll have them on here more than likely, right?
Yeah, I mean, some trick shots, some funny stuff. I mean, anything you want to present to the rest of the country, submit it to the King Seed podcast, right. And we might watch it in the clips of the week.
That's right, baby. Let's get it rolling, man. What kind of clips we got this week?
Let's get it off. Let's see what we have first. Looks like Tubby Cobb and ZG.
Oh, zero gravity, huh? Throwing their new bags. Those are the Neptunes, I believe.
So is that Tice on the left, Tubby
Tice on the left and the
right?
blue. Tice on the right. It just went.
Tice on our left. Yeah.
Oh,
and one. Let's go, Tice Cobb.
Okay, Tice doing Tubby dirty like that, and Tubby fouls out with the airmail, but.
Yeah, that was nice. And then we actually, I'm sorry, guys, we're throwing a little bit of disrespect here. That's ACL Pro Tice Cobb.
That's right.
ACL Pro Tubby Cobb.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to specify that.
Yeah.
You better put the asterisk. You better let them know, dude. You better put a little respect on the name, B.
That's right. Throwing those Neptunes, right, by Zero Gravity. They're their newest sponsor. So
it is. And hell of a shot.
Yeah,
hell of a shot,
nice
man.
Tice always does.
Yep.
Tice stuff. I mean, Tice just doesn't care. What it comes down to. So he just goes for all kinds of shots, and he usually hits them. So.
I feel like a lot of the younger players are like that, though.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, they're just out here playing cornhole, dude. So just airmail, somebody blocks, airmail, and they hit 4 in a row. You're like...
Did Tubby dirty.
Yeah, that was nice. It's all right. I'm sure Tubby will get them back. They play enough. I'm sure he'll do them dirty for us, Tub. All right, let's see what we got next here. I'm not sure who this is. Somebody submit this? It's hard to see.
Yeah, they're throwing the BGs. This is
that's the breast cancer awareness BGs. Is that the Vikings? All right, block behind. Okay, I'm assuming, is he dragging? Oh, the flop?
Oh, he does the flop. Leaves it hanging in the hole, right?
Yeah, I saw the butt down, so I figured it was some kind of a flop.
Oh, he missed.
He tried I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to block behind again.
Jeez.
Okay, are they running that back? Because I feel like that was actually kind of a nice clip.
Jeez. I think that was to win the game, too. I want to say, from whoever submitted. I think this was 19-19 going into this round.
So what did he got 4 there, right? Because he dragged all 4 of them?
Yeah, he drug all 4. And he's just laying up for the block, right?
That was a good flop
potential. Still showing a 3, so it's 4-3 right now. Going to this, so he's going to lay up again and say, hey, if he hits it, he hits it, right?
But he went a little bit to the left.
He hits it, he hits it.
He dragged all of them.
And he just... Ooh!
Good shot.
Without a doubt.
Shot. All right, let's see what we have next on here. Is this BG's again?
Oh, some more BG's.
This might have been BG's TikTok.
Yeah.
This might have been the BG's TikTok. Shout out to Graham and Rich.
Look at this, huh? Wow. Look at that bat. Wow.
Hold on, dude. Run that back.
Talk about a drag. He drug it from the front and the back.
He dragged it with the front, caused it to roll onto the back bag and grab that one too.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, I see why you would put that on your TikTok, BG. Yeah. That is solid.
That is a sick shot.
Like, what? And, dude, I mean, hey, shout out to the bags for falling in. I mean, a lot of times when you hit that back bag, they'll get stuck up.
Yeah, and that just hits it in the perfect spot and brings it in with him.
All right, let's see what else we have here.
Here we go.
Airmail where?
Super Bag Bros, if you haven't checked them out. Trevor Tuesdays.
Let me see that grip. Let me see that grip real quick.
This is Easton.
Show me how you're gonna airmail it on.
Look at him showing that butterfly grip.
Yeah, I think
that butterfly grip. What do you hit him with? Yakasakum? All right.
Yep.
Let's see. Hold on, wait.
I don't know what that means,
wait.
Hold up.
All right, let's see. Go for it. Let's see.
See what he does. Airmail. Easton with the airmail. That's 3-year-old Easton, too.
How old is he?
3.
So he's 3, Trevor's 6, 7?
Trevor's 6, I don't know. They're both incredible, but
what?
Easton, look at him just...
Yeah, we're just running back the clip, guys. I muted the sound, but look,
Easton took a timeout. Before this, too, Easton took a timeout, went and looked at it, and said, I'm going right over. I'm leaving that bag.
We had the privilege of meeting, Easton, Trevor, Justin, all of them at Worlds. These two kids, we spent a lot. These 2 kids can shoot, man.
Yeah, it's
I know you'd have to be under a rock to not see these 2. I mean, because they're all over. I know they're like internet famous because they're so good at such a young age. absolutely insane shooters doing big things. So shout out to Trevor Tuesdays and bag season.
Yeah, and Easton showing his brother up. So
now this next clip, we gotta switch to the throw it off.
Throw it off.
We gotta switch off to throw it off for this view. I'm gonna be honest.
Is it a bad throw? What was it?
Yeah. I think you should just watch it and see. Right. But I had to go throw it off for this because, what is this guy thinking? You know, I mean, I understand he may be 6, maybe the prefrontal cortex is still being. All right, we'll see here. Hold on.
Bryan and Daniel, we're playing for $100 a head. I'm the walker. Come get at me, little girls.
This dude's calling us out, bro.
Did he call us little girls?
This dude's calling us out and calling us little girls? Come on, Trevor.
First off, I'd like to specify this is a king's crown.
That's right, baby.
Not a tiara, okay? This is not a queen's crown.
D-May may wear tiaras every now and then, but not this guy. So, all right, Trevor. Hey, challenge accepted. The next time we see you, all right?
We accept your challenge, and we will see y'all. Maybe Cincinnati. I don't know when the next open we're going to go to, but when we see you, you already know. You better be ready. You better bring your A game, sir. You better bring your A game. Why did he say it's a when we actually saw them at Worlds, I remember he was playing with, I think it was one of the Gore brothers or something, and the Gore brothers hit an airmail and they were screaming. They like to do that. And he's like, "You're being really cocky, buddy."
Yeah. That's all right. We'll show you.
Very humble kids, man. They're great. But it was really funny.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're going to jump back into the studio, and
we'll see y'all in a sec.
All right, welcome back, AB.
That's right, baby. Always a good time in the throne.
It is, man. It is. And, Trevor, look, we coming for you.
Yeah, we already took down your dad at Worlds a couple cash games.
Yeah,
so.
we did. Yeah. That's probably why he sent him after us, huh?
Shout out to Justin. Thank you.
Hey, guys, but we're gonna start off. This is our first ever bag review.
That's right. And these were brought to us by Fly Cornhole, Eric Porter and the team. And as you can see, we didn't even know. He did some customs for us like this. Obviously, the colors to reflect the Saints and LSU down here in Louisiana. And
Somehow I got stuck with the LSU ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that I'm not against LSU, but I'm like diehard. I believe black and gold, bro.
Yeah, no,
everybody knows this. The kingdom knows this.
Yeah. Well, that's what you got stuck with. So take it or leave it. But I mean, like I said, the bags came out great. First off, I mean, they look great. Right?
The design is fantastic.
They look great. So.
I mean, it really is. They look awesome. I've gotten many compliments as I'm throwing these. A plethora. That's my word of the day. A plethora of confidence or a plethora of comments.
Hey, slow down on the White Claws, all right, bro?
A little too many, boys. Hey, we're halfway through, baby. We got a little bit.
Jesus.
It's Tuesday night, man. We, woo, Tuesday turn up. Tuesday.
But no, I mean, they feel great too, right? Fresh out the box when I got them. I mean, they felt great, not even broken in. I do a different kind of method when I break mine in than most. I might throw them in a dryer for a little while, but other than that, I just throw them to break them in. And I know D-May likes to go.
Yeah, I do the hair conditioner. Shout out to Ricky Canton. Great method. Absolutely fantastic. And I like he said, I mean, they felt so comfortable right out there. They're a little, they're not stiff like a lot of those bags are when you first get them. They're already kind of a little bit of, they got a little wiggle to them.
Right.
I did a little bit of hair conditioner, not as much as I usually would do for a lot of my other bags. And they came out great.
They did. And the good thing is, too, like, I like them because I usually throw a faster bag, right? A slick bag, not a carpet bag. And I throw on the slick side. D-May throws on the sticky side, so we're able to kind of test it from both sides.
And that's why, honestly, I think we're so good at, why we should do more bag reviews and why we're trying to do more bag reviews is not only do we have the visuals, we can show clips of stuff, of us throwing and discuss them like that, but he throws slick. I mean, he likes fast. I like slow. So we're a great mixture.
Yeah.
Good team. You're the best.
Let's do it, bro. Let's show them a couple clips, huh?
All right, we'll show y'all a couple clips of us throwing some bags here. Now, look, we'll start off with
D-May.
Standard warm-up. Standard warm-up, boys. That's how I always start to throw bags.
Why would you start getting a haircut? Look at that. Look at that hair. Jeez.
Okay.
D-May's feeling himself.
Typical turn. Oh, yeah. Average turn. Obviously,
this is probably like take 10 for you, huh?
Yeah, this is definitely probably...
That's typical.
Wait a minute. Hold
That
on.
is typical.
Who chose this clip?
Huh? An open boy and he goes, see.
Oh, and I hit him with the arrow,
He did
dude.
hit with the
Let's
arrow.
go.
What I like best is the open board side rail.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what you have to go with
All
here,
right.
partner.
All right.
You know.
Look at me. My haircut, by the way. Oh,
All right. All right.
And like I said, guys, I'm throwing on the slick side. So that bag is a little deep. They're still a little stiff, and they're fast. They're fast, right? You know, what do we say the speeds were on them?
On the slow side, now he's throwing fast. Fast is probably an 8.99 for
and
me.
I missed that push. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Fast, I would probably say is an 8.99 for me. Slow, probably like a 6.03.
603.
Yeah, probably where I'm at on the slow.
Yeah. What do you do? The decimals?
Oh yeah, no guys, 1 decimal. That's a good rating.
Right.
2 decimals, you're an advanced player.
Right. 0 decimals, that's a rookie score, right?
Rookie score, man. Hey, shout out to Bar School on that.
Yeah. 1 bite, everybody knows the rule.
Yeah.
Dave
1 throw,
Portnoy.
everybody knows the rules, boys.
That's right. That's right. But no, I mean, we can't thank you guys enough for sending us those bags. I mean, we like them, man. And
Dude, they really are. They're great. And I mean, look, I throw slow bags. I do. But even with these, now keep in mind, those boards we were throwing on, they were indoor, a lot of AC, very fast boards. But I mean, I just think they find the hole so easy when you hit them. So
That's right.
I think, and they look really good. I mean, people, look good, play good, AB.
That's right. And I mean, a lot of people down here weren't that familiar with Fly Cornhole, So they like the way the bags look. We let them throw them as well. So like I said, thanks again, man.
Yeah, it was awesome. We really appreciate it.
That's good. You want to get to what's next?
Jeez. Okay. So guys, we had some.
Get excited, bro.
Dude, I'm a little excited. I got some news from Trey Ryder. I got an email from Trey Ryder in the ACL on Monday of last week. So not yesterday, but the week before. Big announcement. I just want to announce to everybody, and I think I can pull it up here.
Let's say, good afternoon. We regret to inform you that your application.
I didn't make it pro, guys. Okay, that's
Huge
what
news.
happened. Ginormous news. I'm still a basic biatch. I'm still an average player, middle of the pack. But no, really, guys, I didn't make it. I'm not really bummed about it. I mean, shout out to the ACL for even considering me. I mean, I put in an application.
And shout out to everybody who submitted applications and made it, right?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to them. And honestly, I was hoping I get lucky, but I mean, all we can do from here is just, head down and keep grinding, man.
Get better, bro.
Dude, that's it. That's all you got to do.
Bro.
I shouldn't even have went to the application process. I should have just kicked ass all season. I wouldn't have had this. I did what I do on test, B. I wait to the last minute, and then I try to just cram it all in. And so that's what I did. I got to the pro qualifier, and I was like, all right, I played for the last 2 weeks, but before that I was slacking off. It wasn't enough. But
oh well, but I mean, there was a lot of people who made it from the application. A lot of people that we know as well, and the ACL did something different this year, right? The PDC, I think it's called the Pro Development Cup.
It's like the NBA G League.
Yeah, kind of. Except so it was people that got accepted off the application, and then I think they took 64 people and put them in the PDC. I think this is great because they still get a chance to go to nationals. They still get a chance to play with pros. And you still get to use that pro name, for sponsors and things like that. You still get to say you're part of the pro circuit itself. And it gives you plenty of opportunities to I guess, show your talent still. And it puts you at the top for next season going into application process or anything like that.
Agreed.
They're going to consider people who were part of this PDC.
Agreed. And I don't want us to overlook, shout out to Josh Bordelon for this one because he's huge on this. I don't want us to overlook the value in getting to play against pros. You still get to play in that blind draw,
right.
Pro blind draw at these nationals. Even if, let's say 40 people don't show up and all, 40 pros don't show up and all 64 PDC players show up. They go in a tournament, right? And then, the top 40 get to play in the pro.
Right.
But even if you don't get, let's say you're in one of the 24 that didn't get in, you played bad, you didn't get to play in the thing, you still get to play in the pro blind draw.
Yep.
And playing against pros is how you get better. It's that pressure being on you. Somebody putting a bag in a spot that you just don't like. We've all been in that situation. And I think that's really how you grow as a player is getting the opportunity to play against those people. So huge.
And also,
congratulations
not to mention,
to anybody who made it.
For sure, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's huge for you guys. And also, not to mention, now this opens eyes to a lot of people, for this season. Obviously people are going to want to make it on points. You don't want to have to go through the qualifier if you don't have to. But it just lets you know, if you go through the qualifier, you can submit your application again, and hopefully they keep this PDC thing going and let you know if you didn't make that top 256, well, now there's still more opportunity for you, right, to make it into that PDC. So just another reason to submit that application. But
yeah, it's shout out to ACL, man. They're making big things, and I mean, I'll keep grinding this season. Maybe I'll make it pro next season. We'll see what happens.
Probably
then,
not. But I will. So I'll still.
One of us will.
That's right, baby.
B and D May. One of us will be there, baby.
Let's
but
go.
anyway, speaking of pros, B, we actually have two pretty damn good pros we're about to interview.
Well known in the community, Greg Geary and Jimmy Mcguffin, man. So you ready to get to that, Sean?
Yeah, I just want to say, guys, they got a huge announcement, so y'all better be ready.
That's it.
We'll see y'all in 1 sec.
All right. We're here with Jimmy Mcguffin and Greg Geary, right? Two of Kentucky's finest. First off, gentlemen, thank y'all for taking the time to sit with us here on the throne. We really do appreciate it, huh, D?
We really do, man. If you guys know anything about cornhole, I mean, you've seen these two all over YouTube. I spent the day going through highlight clips of both of these people. It looked like y'all have been playing a couple years, at least just on YouTube, right, B? I mean, we had clips from 2018 we were finding of y'all. I mean, y'all were separate. Y'all weren't a team back then, but some highlight clips from, I think, 2019. I found some of Greg. I saw, obviously, Jimmy Mcguffin's crazy 20-something in a row shots. I mean, all over YouTube. Unless you're under a rock, you've heard of these two.
Yeah, that's right. So, guys, we see what you're wearing, right? Is there something you guys want to tell us about next season?
Yeah, we're signing with Lucky Bags next season.
Yep. We're really excited about it.
Very excited.
What?
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Mike
see.
Hennessy.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. I'm a big
I
surefire
can't get
thrower
my shirt in
myself.
there. I'm too big.
Way I see it, if you can't beat him, you might as well throw him, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We throw those bags a lot as well. So we know Mike Hennessy real well. We I don't want to say grew up with him, but know him about 4 or 5 years now. So it's awesome to see how far he's come and the bags he has, and we love those Lucky bags.
I met him last year.
Yeah, we met him very first time last year in Iowa. We were down there for the Triple Crown.
Okay.
And first time we ever met this guy, and he give Jimmy or Marsha actually
Give them to me.
give Jimmy his actual personal set of pro snipers that he had in his bag for us to try and everything. But it's just nice. Mike's a heck of a dude. And as far as the sponsor wise, I mean, like everybody's seen at Worlds, he's there. He's watching all of his sponsor players play. He's there watching you play.
Yeah.
You never. He's always there. And it means a lot.
Yeah, no, it definitely does to have somebody involved like that.
He even watches us sometimes, and he don't sponsor us. So
Yeah,
it makes us feel special. Or he just tells us how bad we are after. He's making my bags look bad. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he sponsors us for the podcast, but not for the throwing of the bags.
Right.
Unfortunately, we're
On the low end of the totem pole.
yeah, we're not good at that.
So do you guys? You said that he gave you your own personal set of pro snipers. Are you on more pro snipers, surefires, depending on the condition?
I like a slick bag. I don't.
Yeah.
I like the pro snipers.
Yeah.
I can throw the surefires, but they're a little bit more of a stickier bag for me.
Right.
But you never know. I just had back surgery. You never know how I'm going to come out.
That's true.
Well, see, down here, obviously it originated, down here by us. That's where, that's how we know Mike so well. And I actually switched to Lucky Bags, surefires, or pro snipers because everybody in the blind draws down here. That's all they want to throw, right? It's our local company. But then I went to Florida for the open over there this year, and apparently everybody there throws Lucky Bags. So then slowly I realized it's everywhere. It's the whole nation starting to. I think they're just really good bags, and so everybody's just slowly, realizing it, and they're like, "All right, dude, we'll take the lead."
They do, and they adapt to these new boards really well because these boards, they're really tacky sometimes, and they adapt really well. They don't kick too bad on the boards and everything. That's why we like them pro snipers so much because you can just throw them. You ain't got to worry about them kicking on you. They're true bags. They just slide.
That's what I love about the pro snipers too. He's more of, like you said, a surefire guy, but I love the pro snipers.
I throw low and hard. That's the reason.
I throw kind of like you, Jimmy. I throw high and on the slick side. So it's
Yeah.
I think there is a.
You get me on a.
Wait.
You get me on a sticky board, I suck, except for airmails.
We're one and the same.
Well, we've all seen those clips where you just airmail because the boards are too sticky. But I think, I don't know, I think there's an advantage to throwing slick side, but then, I don't know, I just throw so hard that I can't get the loftness to I think it's a lot easier to drag a bag on slick. It's a lot easier to hit the hole and for it to still get in there. But I just can't, I can't throw I don't have that finesse touch that it takes. So yeah.
It takes finesse to throw a slick bag.
Oh yeah.
You can't throw low and hard. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's my problem. Now we threw fast bags whenever we team together, and he does well, me not so much. I'm off the back, It'll be 12, 12, 12, 6. It's like, wow, I had 2 off. I missed the hole.
Well,
Jimmy, you just had surgery, right, man? How you feeling?
Feeling a lot better. It's a lot better than it was when I was throwing. It really hurt in my back and my hip and leg. Now there's no pain in my hip, leg. Still got pain in my back, but I think that's just from the surgery. It's only been 2 weeks. So, well, actually 2 weeks today. So, but it's getting better.
Are you able to still throw? I mean, now that you've recovered a little bit.
Haven't been throwing any yet. I went to the doctor yesterday and he told me to hold off, kind of gradually work into it over the next 2 weeks, doing things, bending.
Nice. I mean, that's good. It's always hard coming back from an injury. I know, anybody in any sport, right? I mean, coming back, especially when you have some kind of a back surgery and you're throwing, I feel like that's definitely gonna take you a little bit of time to recoup from. But I think we'll be seeing some airmails flying high in the near, especially in this upcoming season, man. I mean, you guys placed 14th last season in doubles, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is that how do y'all feel that season went for you? Was that like a good finish, a milestone finish, or you wish you would have placed a little bit higher or lower? I guess not lower, right? That would be stupid.
Man, it definitely wasn't a milestone finish from team of the year the season before till 14th, but finishing 14th as much pain as he was going through and everything. I mean, that was pretty good, I thought. With the competition, 14th's pretty good with as much pain he was in.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree. There's definitely there's a lot more competition this season with a lot of people coming in. And so, I guess from there, I mean, 14th is awesome. So what will you take away from this season looking forward into next season, obviously with Jimmy having a healthy back?
Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, I'm ready to get this season started because we got something to prove.
Yeah.
My back started hurting me in May when we was in Vegas. So I've been dealing with it since May. And it like sometimes you start out in the morning, it wouldn't be so bad, but before you got to the end of the day, it was hurt bad.
I mean, so talk to us a little bit about, I mean, y'all are both from Kentucky, right?
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, with the back problems and stuff, did that hinder y'all's practice? Were y'all able not to, I mean, I would imagine you weren't able to practice as much as you were pre, the back hurting, right?
I didn't throw from May to now. I haven't thrown in but one blind draw. And
wow.
I mean, we used to go quite a bit just to get practice. And I didn't go. I was hurt. I just didn't go. I didn't practice at home much. I tried to throw some. I'd throw a little bit. And it started hurting. I'd just sit down.
We'd get to the shootouts or the nationals a day early and throw once we got there. That was our practice.
Oh, wow. That's
so 14th. So 14th don't sound too bad.
No, I mean 14th is hey, I mean
I consider that a milestone. Without practicing. So.
Hey, honestly, man, some people have it. I'm more of a practicer, right? If I practice, I play well. I know some people just show up. They don't even have to warm up. They just throw bags right away. I mean, we'll have people sit down in a blind draw until they play and then get up and just throw. And I'm like, I don't know how you do that because that is not me. I mean, I need to step up to the board and look at the person next to me and go, I've practiced more than this person, so I'm going to beat them and throw bags in the hole. That's the way I need to look at it. But so I couldn't imagine if I wasn't able to practice due to some sort of injury or pain, that would just, it would have been rough. Been really rough. So when y'all do practice, do y'all play together? Do y'all do singles one-on-one with each other? Or do y'all just go to blind draws? Is that y'all's practice?
really that's just blind draws and regionals, conferences, stuff like that. I mean, we don't live terribly far away, but I mean, we both work so much. I mean,
Right.
you get off work, you're tired, you know. But
I got boards in my living room, so I practice a little bit if I can.
Gosh, you have high enough ceilings, man. That's the concern of inside
Yeah.
of a house.
Yeah, it's 13-foot ceilings in there.
Oh, you're in good shape.
Hey, well, I've been trying to renovate my ceilings in my house. You know, well, wife's not too happy about it because she's like, "Why would we raise the ceilings?" I'm like, "So we can throw bags in the house."
but yeah, with the competition getting so much better, you got to practice. Like starting this season, we done talked about it. You got to throw at least 4 or 5 days a week practice. I mean, them kids and the younger ones coming up, and that's all they do.
Yeah, we have
that's
some
all
kids
they do.
around here, and then they play all the time. I mean, they're incredible, and they're like, y'all just need to practice more. I'm like, well, like he's married, we both have full-time jobs. Now we're doing this, like we don't have the time like y'all do, you know. So I mean, I wish this was when we were younger. This was our thing coming up too. I think it'd be awesome. So
yeah, I think everybody says that, right? They're like, man, I wish I was 18, 19 right now, right when cornhole came. You know,
exactly.
I mean, once it got this big.
I always tell them they have an advantage too because they're not drinking. So it's like,
I'm 54, so I'm a lot older than a lot of them guys.
Well, that's right.
I'm a lot older than Greg. He's the same age as my youngest son.
So wait, how long have y'all two been playing?
Together, we've been playing 2 seasons, but you're talking about like in general?
Yeah, like in general, like how long have y'all started, or how long did y'all start?
I mean, I threw cornhole probably 10 years ago, but that was just like backyard. Like I traveled playing softball, and we would play in between games, but nothing like it is now. Like I would just wad the bag up, throw it. Nothing like it is now. Until about 4 or 5 years ago, I really got competitive with it.
Gotcha. And
I think I started around 2008, and my first big tournament I ever played in was in 2009.
Wow. I think, just to touch on Greg's point, I think a lot of players are coming from softball. I think we're seeing a lot of, softball studs, per se, right? The people that have been balling.
Especially the pitchers, right?
Yeah. I think we're seeing a
pitch?
lot of
That's
them
what
come. You did pitch?
I pitched for 12 years.
Gotcha. And I think we're seeing a lot of them come to cornhole now. And I think because you two are from Kentucky, y'all are from one of those kind of early cornhole states, is what I like to call them, because kind of like Texas. Yeah. I mean, Louisiana, 2 years ago, dude, I mean, there was one league and it was small. I mean, now we have a league with 140-something people in it, and it's just crazy how far it's come in 2 years.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's growing, and it's growing fast.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like we're still getting in on the early part of it, too.
Yeah, we really are.
Oh, yeah.
But I know when we came to Kentucky for the Open in Louisville, I said it right. Been working on it. But we went to the Louisville Open. I mean, it was crazy, man. How much talent they had around, and a lot of them were local players. I mean, a lot of them played with y'all, if I remember correctly. I think with the Shed group.
So
and
I met Dakota last season. That was my first national I went to. We played against him and a couple other guys in the Crew Cup, competitive Crew Cup. So, and then I watched him play against one of our buddies at the qualifier, Kobe Costanza, with those white game changers, and he was money. So he's definitely just continued to get better too. So it was awesome to see him.
Yeah, he's good.
I figured it was just because it's been around in Kentucky, so y'all had time for people to grow into actually good players, which we're starting to see that now in Louisiana. Yeah. And I mean everybody just kind of comes down here. I mean, we're a party city, right? We're New Orleans. I mean, we throw down, I mean, not that Kentucky. I mean, don't y'all have like famous bourbons or something in Kentucky big for bourbon?
Yeah, Kentucky is bourbon state. That's the only state that can sell bourbon.
Oh.
It can make it, I mean.
Damn, all right. Well, I didn't know all this. All right, wait, so give us some bourbon recommendations, huh, me?
You guys both drink bourbon, I would imagine?
No,
don't drink.
Don't drink.
They're beer only.
No, they don't drink.
No, do y'all have any recommendations? I mean, do y'all know what a lot of people around y'all buy? Or Greg, do you drink?
We do a lot of work for Four Roses Distillery and Wild Turkey.
Okay.
We do a lot of work for them, but no, I don't know really what mean, I know they drink a lot of that Four Roses bourbon, but I mean, there's Jim Beam, Maker's Mark.
Yeah, no, we had.
I mean, all of them are within 50 miles of each other.
Yeah,
That's
it's funny
crazy.
thing. So one time I did go to Louisville, we went to the Louisville Slugger Museum, and then we took a bat and went to the Maker's Mark Distillery and got it dipped in the wax, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
So yeah, I'm a casual drinker when it comes to cornhole. I'm casual. I like to hit my Balmer's peak, where I'm honing my nerves are down, my game is up, and then I try to stay in that zone. My problem is I usually fall off the cliff. This guy's tripping over the boards. But I mean, when I'm in that zone, I can hit some shots, man, and some. It's like all of a sudden my airmail's there, my cut's there, my block's there. It's just very short lived.
Yeah. So this is awesome, guy. I mean, we appreciate it. I mean, like I said, you want to go ahead and.
Yeah, guys, we do have a quick game for you. I don't know if y'all realized, but I'm wearing a headband. That's kind of our thing. So we thought we'd give y'all a chance with a quick game to win some headbands, AB?
That's right. So we'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys, let's get into the game.
right.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are here with Jimmy Mcguffin and Greg Geary again. It's time for a little Jeopardy, AB?
That's right, baby.
All right, guys, so just to explain to you two how this is going to work, I'm sure you played Jeopardy. There's 3 categories. There's ACL Things, ACL Pros, and Kentucky. You may be able to see the question. If you can't, I will read it to you. We have 100, 200, 300 points for each category. If you get all of them right,
we will send
headbands.
headbands.
Well, you'll get patches and headbands if you get all of them right. If you don't get all of them right, and a shirt, and if you don't get all of them right, you'll probably still get.
You'll still get all 3 of those things.
Damn it! All right, this keeps happening to us. Anyway, guys, but yeah, it's just gonna be fun. You're gonna work together. We're gonna start one at a time. So we'll ask Greg to pick a category. Then y'all can work together on the question. Then it'll be Jimmy's turn, back and forth. I know, I'm just making sure we're clear. And then last but not least, remember, gentlemen, we are playing Jeopardy. So these questions will be given to you in the form of an answer. So you will answer in the form of a question. Right? So this person is the first president of the United States, who is George Washington. I just like to explain because everybody always gets that part wrong. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so let's get it started.
All right, Greg. So you want Greg starts off? I think Greg, you starts off. We have ACL Things, ACL Pros, and Kentucky. Sarah, which would you like?
Do ACL Pros for 100.
ACL Pros for 100. This ACL Pro team finished 14th in the ACL Pro double standings this season.
Who is Greg Geary and Jimmy Mcguffin?
Who is Jimmy Mcguffin and Greg Geary? All right, well, good stuff, gentlemen. All right, y'all are
Good job.
starting off strong. All right, Jimmy, what about you? Pick a category and a price.
Kentucky. 100.
Kentucky for 100. This is the city the ACL Open was held in Kentucky in 2021.
Louisville, Kentucky. Where is Louisville, Kentucky?
Yes, what is Louisville? Ah, that word keeps coming up, B. Keeps coming up.
He spelled it wrong, though.
I know. Shh. From New Orleans.
He doesn't know how to do spell check. I'd say he's just a technical guy, but he doesn't know how to do that. So I don't know.
Dude, we have a producer, gentlemen. All right, producer, intern, what are y'all doing over there? Get it together, dude. I mean, it's the second time in 3 weeks.
All right, Greg, give us one.
Let's do ACL Things for 300.
ACL Things for 300. Okay, this is going to be a hard one. This is the minimum ACL Pro guaranteed prize pool spread across all the ACL Pro events in the 2022 season. Meaning this is the minimum amount of money they will be giving out to all the pro events this season, all together, all combined.
I think it is. I think it's what is 500,000.
500,000 was last year. It's actually doubled this year. It's what is $1 million.
Oh, no hats for us. No shirts.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Bryan with the hard questions, man. He don't go easy on anybody.
I try.
He don't go easy on anybody.
So, all right, Jimmy, give us one.
Okay, I'll go ACL Pros for 200.
ACL Pros for 200. This ACL Pro is known for wearing sleeveless jerseys.
Who is Ryan Smith?
Who is Ryan Smith? All right, nice, good stuff, gentlemen. Y'all are killing the good questions. I'm sorry Bryan had to do y'all like that. You know,
I'm sorry, I'm tough, right?
he is. He's very tough grader, man. Very tough grader.
All right, let's go with the next one.
What you got, Greg?
Let's do Kentucky for 300.
Ooh,
Kentucky for
this is
300. Heavy hitter.
I'll read this one. In October 2013, over $100,000 worth of this aged bourbon went missing from Buffalo Trace, a Kentucky distillery. And we only know this because we watched a show on Netflix.
Yeah, there's
called
actually a
Heist.
show on Netflix called Heist that taught us this.
I went to school with that boy.
Did you really?
Yeah. Toby Kurtzinger. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you should ask the person. But do you know what type or what was the bourbon that was stolen?
I think it's Pappy Van Winkle.
Maybe. I don't know.
What is Pappy Van Winkle?
Correct. What is Pappy Van Winkle? Jimmy, let's go, boy.
I just watched that dude the other night.
Let's go. I mean,
I love that show.
dude, talk about a stovepipe. That's what I'm talking about.
He went to, he's the same age as my wife. They was in the same class, but we was all in the same school.
Oh, wow. Okay, so all right, it's really close to home for you, man. Jeez. All right, guys, so Greg. All right, no, Greg just went. Jimmy, it's your turn. Jimmy, what would you like?
With Kentucky for 200.
Kentucky for 200. All right. This is the month the Kentucky Derby is usually held in each year.
What is the first Saturday of May? It's May.
That is correct. Right. What is May? Sorry, y'all. I'm Daniel May, D May. So I had to put a May question in there. All right, Greg, what you got for us, man? We got ACL things or ACL pros?
ACL things for 100.
ACL things for 100. This gentleman is the owner and founder of Lucky Bags Cornhole.
Who is Mike Hennessy?
Who is Mike Hennessy? Good answer. Good answer. Let's go, man. Y'all are on a roll.
That would have been good if we didn't get that right.
All right, I'll go ACL Pros for 300.
ACL Pros for 300. All right, this might be a tough one. This incoming ACL Pro was presented the top amateur award at Worlds, at the Stevie Awards. In 2021, the top amateur award is presented to the top ranked non-ACL pro in ACL Open standings.
Who is Alex Hicks?
Who is Alex Hicks?
Right.
Good answer. Good answer. AKA the baby goat. And I don't know if y'all saw at home or y'all are going to see it in this episode, guys. I know y'all saw it earlier, but my man was wearing a King Seat Podcast shirt when he got that award.
That's right.
We're not trying to steal his thunder, but we're trying to be a part of it.
All right, the last one.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, what you got, man? I know it's a big choice.
ACL things for 200.
Are you sure? All right, ACL things for 200. This is the location of the first ACL National of the 2022 Pro ACL season. All we need is a state.
Where is California?
Yes, sir. What is California? Let's go. Let's go.
All right, fellas.
And intern, before we congratulate them, we need to check and see if it is where is or what is. I don't know how they do it on Jeopardy show, but I feel like he might be on to something. So let's check that out.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. This has been great. We appreciate y'all
Yes, sir.
taking the time. Is there anybody y'all want to shout out or give anything to, just while we have y'all on?
Yeah, I mean, our sponsors,
Go ahead.
of course, Jimmy's parents, Samac Painting, Corbin Ladner, which is from Louisiana also.
He's a home builder there.
Home builder there in Louisiana.
Oh, nice.
And then, of course, Lucky Bags, and they also
Mike
signed
Hennessy.
with Crown City Cornhole and Shot Kings as well. So
Awesome.
I'm sure we'll be,
And you guys.
and you guys too.
Hell yeah. We'll take that.
Yeah, guys, thank you
Thanks
so
for
much,
having
man.
us on here.
Dude, we really appreciate it, man. We've been looking forward to getting you guys on here for a while, and we really appreciate y'all taking the time. I don't know if y'all are on the way to a blind draw or what, but we really appreciate it, man.
No.
No, I'm going home, back on the couch.
But we appreciate it. We really do.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all in a bit in the studio. All right, guys, welcome back. Awesome interview with Jimmy and them, eh?
That's right, man. I mean, we can't thank them enough for taking the time to sit down with us. I mean, these guys are great to talk to. If you see them around, I mean, they're always willing to talk. So at these events, make sure you speak to them, and they know a lot about their state, right?
They do, man. I was surprised they got so many of those Kentucky questions right. We thought we were gonna stump them.
So, I mean, as you said before we went on air, right? I mean, them joining Lucky Bags is pretty big.
Dude, they got a squad. Lucky Bags has a squad this season, man. I'm expecting all around. You're going to see Lucky Bags on a lot of podiums.
That's it.
You know, and sorry to Jimmy and Greg. I know it took a little bit of a while to get y'all's big announcement out there, but Hurricane Ida had other plans, man. You know, Mother Nature decided to screw us a little bit over here, but
we appreciate the patience. Huh?
We do, man. We really do.
So.
And I mean, also, guys, we have patches ordered. We have patches in stock. We have headbands ordered. I just ordered another 150 of these.
And then we have some shirts, stickers, and then the jerseys. We're finally almost done finalizing the jerseys, so be on the lookout for that. We're excited about it.
Yeah, when you see that post, it's going to be, you know, I feel like you could represent the King Seat all around the country with a jersey, man. Right. We'd really appreciate it, guys. So definitely look out for when those drop. We do want to thank our sponsors.
Of course.
Lucky Bags, Sure Shot Cornhole, Norris Splats.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we can't forget about Buffalo Boards up here.
That's right.
And last but not least, NOLA Bags.
No doubt.
Yeah, we really do appreciate you guys. And also, let me go ahead and just move this guy up here real quick.
Our man, Gary Anderson.
Yes, sir.
Let Gary sell. You know,
hashtag.
That's hashtag let Gary sell. And as we always say, you know, if you have any questions about buying a house or selling a house, this is the man to talk to. Even if you're out of state, or maybe not out of state, but just any questions in general, you know. He's always willing to talk, and he's always looking to help. So make sure you reach him at 504-894-4586. Hashtag let Gary sell it.
Yeah, guys, and keep in mind, he also does a lot of the coast. So, I mean, if you're in Mississippi, I don't know if he goes as far as Florida. I know he does some Mississippi coast, but you know, let him know if you guys are looking for somebody.
That's right.
He's great to deal with.
That's right.
Also, we have a big announcement of our own,
We do have a little announcement, huh?
Yeah, we do. But before we go to that, let's go a zoomed out view here. First, before we do anything, we want to give a shout out to the Buffalo Boards crew, man.
They've been big supporters of the podcast since day one. So Raul and Jaime, you know, signed their pro contracts. They're going to be kind of pros this year. And I know a lot of people already know about them, but they're going to make some noise, and we're excited to see that.
Yeah, we really are, guys. And look, these two, man, I mean, you know, Raul and Jaime, when I was a newer player, I mean, they're people you can definitely approach, you can talk to. I mean, they're easy to talk to. They're always going out of their way to help the community and help people learn the game. So, I mean, great guys. If you guys see them in any opens or anything, be sure to say hello. I'm telling you.
That's right.
They will go out of their way to help you. We love them.
That's right.
But we do want to announce our big announcement.
That's right.
Yeah! We got another sponsored player. Hey!
My man, Bryan Littlejohn, ACL Pro, out of Oklahoma. He's also a director out there. And I know, Littlejohn, you know, who I met him at the Galveston Gusher last year, and this guy, he's something else. He is something else. So, Littlejohn, we were happy that you'll be representing us this year. And just as I'm reading this, look, just if you haven't been on the Lucky Bags website and read their bios, let me just read Littlejohn's bio for you real quick. It says here, Ryan Not So Littlejohn, Tulsa, Oklahoma's first ACL Pro. This is what he was making his debut as an ACL Pro and joined Team Lucky Bags. He's a former draftee by the Atlanta Braves, and he changed his focus from baseball to cornhole, right? His throwing style is pure touch, throwing a slick side bag with an occasional bomb drop of an airmail, with a hairstyle to make Billy Ray Cyrus jealous. This is when he had the mullet. So the only man to make Chuck Norris tap out in the middle of a cornhole game is bringing his talents to the ACL. So this guy, just to say, is a clown, man, and he's awesome. He's another awesome guy, and just a fun person to be around in general. So shout out to Littlejohn.
Guys. He really is. I mean, I met him at Worlds. Well, I knew him before that, but I think I met him at the Gusher, but I really had spent a lot of time with him at Worlds, and he's a blast.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a trip.
Yeah. And,
so
one more thing too. I mean, this past weekend, right, was big. The Pro Shootout Finals, right? So we would be remiss not to give a shout out to these guys here, Brett Davis and Eric Guy. Brett Davis and Eric.
Yeah.
Hey, you can call that
Cheyenne Renner Cheyenne here.
Yeah.
You know.
She won the women's singles, and she's been on fire all season. So it's just a great way for her to top it off.
Adam Hissner with the Pro Shootout Singles.
Big win
champion.
for him, too, over
Huge.
Frank Milan. Congratulations. And then we'll go right here with Brett Guy and Eric Davis.
There you go. He got it right.
They called the B team, man, and they've just been shocking people, taking down Matt Guy and Jamie Graham. An impressive victory.
Huge lead. Yeah, they had a huge lead. And Cheyenne Ren, I mean, just want to speak on her one more time, and she's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, she was my favorite for the whole thing. But.
So congrats to everybody, and thank you guys again for all the support that you guys give the King Seat podcast. And
we will see you guys next time, man.
In the King Seat.